Hello friend and welcome back. Today we are doing an Empties review. We'll just get right down to it. I can't tell you the last time I emptied out all of my recyclable things. Most of these I'm holding on to just because I need to recycle them specially through TerraCycle or something. So I couldn't tell you how long I've had all of these, but at least a couple of years. So don't judge me too hard. Start off with cleansers or their bouts. This one is Naturium Purple Ginseng Cleansing Balm. This was lovely. No real fragrance, just a nice cleansing balm. I like a double cleanse, especially during summer when, lots of SPF and things to get off, especially lots of layers. This just helps break it down. It emulsifies into a nice milky texture and then rinses away, hydrating but clean. You still need to definitely use a cleanser after this, but relatively inexpensive and lasts for a good long time. The Is Clinical Cleansing Complex. This is just my mainstay for cleansers. It lasts for a good long time. It's not super foaming, but it is nice and gently exfoliating. Like I can use this year round, twice a day for cleansing and not have any issues with it. Recently I stopped using it for a while to try some other stuff out and did not realize exactly how well this kind of manages congested pores. So it's a wonderful thing. Oh, and this is technically medical grade skincare, so there's another one of them. Also on medical grade skincare is EltaMD. This is the foaming facial cleanser. It is a gentle enzyme cleanser, so really nice, lathery, frothy sort of feeling, but super gentle and okay for post-procedural skin, which is why I was using it after some lasers and stuff like that. It felt really nice, was still effective at cleansing. If you have good sunscreen on, probably use this twice, but it is still gentle enough to not irritate post-procedural skin. And another clinical skincare. I have several of these. MISSHA, Time Revolution, the first essence Enriched. The weird thing is I don't see a whole lot of the Enriched one on, Instagram or the reviews or anything, but I really like this. This is my favorite first treatment essence, I think. It is ferments. It is a little on the pricey side, like around $40, depending on where and when you get it and if you get a deal, but lasts for a few months. I use it twice a day pretty generously, but it really does keep good moisture in my skin. It feels hydrated, but after this, I don't even feel like dewy, just like my skin is very comfortable. So I continue to repurchase this. I'm from Rice Toner. I've done this a million times. I don't know when this one is from. It's a while back, but I actually just repurchased this one recently to kind of help with summer brightening. It's wonderful. Not as hydrating as the Enriched, so I will still probably use the Enriched at night and then this one during the day, but lovely, brightening, and lightly hydrating, and also kind of calming, which is cool. Then we got The Ordinary Azelaic Acid, 10% suspension. I did not love this. I didn't even really finish it. The texture is very hardy, and that's sort of a thing about azelaic acid is it is hard to get into an emulsion, suspension, something like that. So we'll talk about that another day, but just wasn't my favorite. Inexpensive, didn't see a whole lot from it. I was looking to kind of help with rosacea stuff, but yeah, just not my favorite. Naturium Skin Soothing Recovery Lotion with marshmallow root plus arnica, beta glucan, and aloe. I had high hopes for this. I love a Naturium product. This one was just kind of meh. I did use it when I was sort of in an irritated skin state, so I was expecting a lot from it. It didn't irritate my skin anymore, but I didn't see any big improvement, and I wound up going back to this. Klairs Midnight Blue Calming Cream. This is the 2 ounce, and I like it in the 2 ounce because it doesn't come in a jar, but this is a wonderful, very calming product, and I should use it more often, but it always feels like sort of a letdown of, oh, but I should be getting more actives in, and that is a dangerous rabbit hole to fall down, my friends. Keeping something consistent that is helping your skin stay more calm and resilient is a great idea. This is one of those products. Very lightweight moisture and super calming, whether it's after sun or after post-procedure, stuff like that. It's just very calming and pretty inexpensive. Calming and moisturizing. This is cream version 1 from Regimen Lab. You should see more of their reviews coming up soon, but it is a nice package other than it's hard to recycle. Airless pump design, and this is all about ceramides and rebuilding your barrier, so all about that. They keep iterating this, and I think I will try the newest iteration and see how it goes, because while it's reparative, it just, for some reason, it's more of a long-term reparative product than it is like instant, ouch, my skin is stingy and angry. It's not going to bring that down real well, at least it didn't for me, but long-term, it's got all the right stuff to have a nice, strong moisture barrier. Strong moisture barriers, Ceramidin, something like that, from Dr. Jart. This is one of my mainstays. It is technically a moisturizing toner, but it feels like the thinnest lotion ever. It does have some fragrant plant oils in it, but I give it a pass because even when my skin has been like the most over the top, angry, irritated, just hates me, and eczema going crazy, like to the point that I'm going on steroids, this is still lovely and calming and puts a bunch of moisture in, and I can layer it a bunch of times and kind of force the moisture in, and it feels a lot better, but also smells just wonderful. I know you don't hear that from me often. Let's do these. So this is chopped in half, but it is La Roche-Posay Cicaplast Balm B5. This one is another one that's just great to have on hand if you have irritable skin, because just a little bit of it on those irritated areas or all over your face when it's irritated is a lifesaver, and it is pretty cheap, like $12 for a decent bottle. Just make sure you do cut it in half when you think you're out, because there's still lots of uses left in there. The Moisturiser face cream by Skin Rocks. This is Caroline Hirons' brand, who I adore. She's phenomenal, and you know it must be phenomenal because I bought a jar package. It has pro vitamin D in it, which is cool. Just helps your skin recover from some irritability. I haven't really done a lot of research into that, but Caroline is a big proponent of that. There was a product from Zelens that was her holy grail for rebounding sensitive skin and irritated skin, and so she used that to inspire this. I like this moisturizer. I didn't see like amazing over-the-top results, but I also wasn't really looking for it. So just a good, well-formulated moisturizer, and I love that it comes in either a fragrance or a non-fragrance version. Simple as that, just preference. They make both. Mystro by SkinBetter Science. These are clinical grade or medical grade skincare. I don't know why I keep saying clinical grade, but medical grade skincare, technically. Again, love this airless package. It's just hard to recycle, which is why I have them still around. I need to recycle them properly. Mystro is an interesting, if you're familiar with adaptogens, this is an adaptogen for your skin. No one can quite put their finger on like what exactly it does, other than it helps with your skin's resilience. It helps decrease irritability. In a bunch of their tests, they showed a bunch of reduction in like rosacea symptoms, which is cool because it's so hard to kind of calm that kind of chronic skin condition. But it's supposed to boost everything as well, which gets tricky to see how well that works. But I think this is also kind of a product that they just didn't quite know where to put it, because it helped with so many things and helped boost the results of so many different conditions and other products, but they wanted it all in one package. So it's a cool product, definitely on the pricey side, but it does help with resilience. So there you go. More medical grade skincare. This is SkinMedica Even and Correct Advanced Brightening Treatment Serum. This is, it looks kind of pricey because it's like $170, $160, something like that. I could be wrong, but about that. And it's 2 fluid ounces, so it's actually pretty inexpensive for a brightening treatment. They have their own proprietary blend of things that helps brighten. I actually really liked this, and I keep thinking I need to get another one when I'm done kind of trying other things. But this is lovely, and I didn't realize how decent the price point was for medical grade skincare. it focuses a lot on tranexamic acid, which is very cool, and we're working on more science to back it, but it does seem to work on even stubborn melasma. So speaking of stubborn melasma, I'm on another one of these right now, but this is Regimen Lab Level Serum. It is probably my favorite anti-pigmentation product out there. It is water light. As I just found out, it is even more bang for your buck. You're only supposed to do like half a pump of it, and I was doing like 2 pumps twice a day and still not getting real irritated. But half a pump twice a day, and it's got a whole spread of all kinds of different anti-pigment things. So it's going to help with melasma. It's going to help with hyperpigmentation after injury or post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation. Also just keep the skin nice and bright, as well as just healthy skin. So love that. Decent price point in the $40 range, and I love to support an indie brand. But yeah, their products are just, the packaging is great to keep it stable and minimize preservatives in there, but it's just hard to recycle, so that's why I have them. This one is also Regimen Lab, Vitamin X. This one is more like your vitamin C serum, but with so much more going on for it. Decent price point. This one does have some ascorbic acid in it, and if I use it every day, twice a day, it's too much. If I use it every day, half a pump, I can get away with it without my skin getting real angry. But really, when I do use it the best, it's about every other day. So if you have no problems with ascorbic acid, boom, you'll love this. Decent price point, wonderful brand. If you're more on the sensitive side, maybe not the one for you. Next up is CEO by Sunday Riley. This one was just a gift from a friend, so I gave it a decent try. It is lovely. I wish I would have seen more pigmentation and antioxidant ingredients in there. It's a decent blend, but it really does focus on that vitamin C, which I'm sort of moving away from. I like a multi-blend, but this is fine. It's lovely. It was decent for my more touchy, irritable skin. Bioma, I know a bunch of you want more reviews on their like sensitive skin line or repair line. I'm looking into it, but this one is the moisturizing gel cream with triceramide complex. It's got some niacinamide and green tea. This one has a very lightweight but slightly dimethicone feel to it. It didn't sting my skin when I was super irritable and angry. That's when I was trying it. It also didn't really moisturize for me very much, so I needed to layer other things with it to get there, and so that was it for me. It's a fine moisturizer for more normal to oily skin types, or maybe I should try it during the summer when it's not irritated, but decent one, and obviously decent price. You can find that at Target. Let's get on to like peptide stuff. This one's easy. This one is the Ceramidin copper peptide. We've talked about this ad nauseum. It's lovely. Decent price for what it is. There you go. Same sort of story. Ceramids, dermapeptides, 22% peptide. This one is nice. I may be rethinking trying this again for some reasons we'll talk about later, but their packaging changed, which I'm very happy about, so it's not this annoying like straw and pump situation, but enough said on that. These two I put next to each other a lot. It's the Buffet. I know it changed to multi-peptide serum, I believe, but still the same products. This one is without the copper peptides. This one does have copper peptides. A little bit pricier on this side, but I'm glad that they put this in a photostable glass bottle. It's still a decent entry price. It's got wonderful peptides and your copper peptide in there, and you can get the best of all that. If you really, really want entry level or to separate the copper peptide for like strong acid reasons or something, the original Buffet or multi-peptide serum plus B5, I think, is a great option. So give that a shot if you're looking for peptides. Also if you like an all-in-one product, Allies of Skin does a wonderful job. Nice vacuum packaging, so it keeps it relatively airless. They're so thoughtful about their formulas. I think it's wonderful. I think they do a great job. This one has 13.5% peptides, some antioxidants, brighteners, and 0.05% encapsulated retinaldehyde. You know I love a retinaldehyde. This was one of the first ones that I tried. We expired in 22, so I've had this for way too long, hanging out to be reviewed, but wonderful stuff. It's on the pricey side, but I would argue they do such a good job with the like all-in-one vibe that if that's what you want is simplified routine, check into Allies of Skin. Same sort of thing. Well, Allies of Skin, it's a wonderful product. This is not an all-in-one. This is the multi-peptides and growth factor advanced lifting serum. I'm not the perfect candidate for this because it is focused more on lifting and tightening saggy skin, but I wanted to give it a try, and I did notice some pretty decent reduction in deeper wrinkle depth in between Botox sessions, so that was cool. Again, on the pricey side, but they are well packaged and they're good products, so enjoy that if you'd like. I have a million of these. This is just a slight representation. This is MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus Matte. This is just a mist, sort of a makeup setting spray. I use it over my SPFs. So when I've layered a few things on and I have that nice dewy finish that I'm not exactly looking for, this will bring it down to a nice kind of satin, natural-ish finish. And it also keeps it from running into my eyes. If I'm gonna go running, I love it. Enough said. Back to clinical grade skincare. Medical grade skincare. I did it again. Elastin. This one is the purple one. This is pre and post procedure. It has a dimethicone slip. It is lovely. Pricey stuff, but it has so much wonderful information as far as how it boosts my results and my patients' results when they've done something that's collagen stimulating or remodeling, like microneedle, laser, any of those things. It helps you recover faster. It preps your skin so that you get better results. I love this stuff. But this is your pre and post, or if you're super sensitive and have red areas of skin, whether it's like acne prone or rosacea prone, this one you might stay on kind of long term because it has those calming ingredients. This one is also bacteriostatic, being that it is anhydrous as well, so there's no water in it, so you can use it on post-procedural skin, and it's designed to do that. Then I have a couple of these. This one is the partner product to that. We've talked about it recently, the Restorative Skin Complex. Both of them have the Trihex technology that's going to help clear out the old stuff, do your spring cleaning, and then get your skin ready for good collagen synthesis. We love. Yeah, this one is more of a maintenance product that you use routinely, not really pre and post. The green means you're good to go for a long term. About the same price point on those. And then last but not least, Trader Joe's. This is one of my favorite finds, and my mother did me such a good favor. Huge favor. She lives in the Los Angeles area where Trader Joe's is from, and was able to snag a bunch of these when they first came out because they were very popular and always ran out of stock everywhere. But this is a very nice dupe. I'm careful with my dupes, but this is a very nice dupe for Super Goop Unseen Sunscreen, that nice dimethicone slip that leaves it invisible. This is lovely, very similar texture, SPF 40, sweat and water resistant for 40 minutes. It is fragrance free, and this is significantly less expensive than other sunscreens I tend to use, but it's great. So that is Empties. If there are products you want me to go deep dive in, all of that, let me know in the comments down below. If you like Empties and like daily routines, like the get ready with me kind of situation, let me know. I might revisit that again. Otherwise, I will be back to quick take reviews shortly. Thanks so much for joining me. Until next time, be well.